Hi everyone, good afternoon from Sarasota. Today the day started a little bit depressing. I I try not to come on and talk about depressing news, or I'm trying not to talk about depressing news, but today was kind of a down day, a Debbie Downer day pretty much. We got news early morning that one of our neighbors' house burnt down. She had gone out early morning, and one of the neighbors, my next door neighbor actually, happened to be heading out for work and saw smoke coming out of the house. We, not us, but some of the neighbors smelled smoke, but none of us knew where exactly it was coming out of. And finally, one of the neighbors, my next door neighbor, ended up going to work and saw on the way to work, she saw that the house was, burning, and she notified the girl's parents who live across from her, notified them early morning, and they happened to go and check in, and long story short, called 911. And it was, the fire was under control, but it pretty much burnt down the house. She also lost her dog. She has 3 dogs and lost one of her dog that died out of smoke inhalation. Really depressing. It literally hit close to home, literally. Of course, some of us have been going over and, passing on our condolences for the dog, and, she's really down and out, and it was heartbreaking to go see her. She was just all shaken up, pretty much, you could tell. But the reason I'm making this post is, we take life for granted so much. We really do. We go about our lives every day like, it's a new day. Some of us give thanks, some of us, don't give thanks. I don't know, but most of us do. And it's always a new day, new day, new stuff. And we really don't think about how our lives can change in a heartbeat. Literally since morning, I just can't get over it. That's all I've been thinking about, is how our lives can change in a heartbeat. Whether it's a fire, an accident, a death, a sudden death. It boggles my mind that our lives can truly change in a heartbeat. She's pretty much lost everything. Of course, as her neighbors and as a neighborhood, we're really loving and a beautiful community. Everybody just steps in and helps out, and I know that she will get back on her feet, mainly because of our community, and of course her friends and family, of course, but also our community. But it is so depressing to kind of be hit by something like this, and to see it so close. Literally, I would say, 4 homes down my home. And thank God for the quick thinking of my next door neighbor who called 911. It didn't escalate, the fire didn't escalate to other homes. But it just made me think that, God forbid, if something ever should happen like that, you lose everything. Where do you start? Like, what do you do? Where do you start? And she's lucky from what I know, she's not married, but she had the dogs, and those are her kids, obviously. And she's lost one of them in this fire, and she'll have to live with it for the rest of her life. It's just heartbreaking. It truly, truly is heartbreaking. And I just wanted to come on and say, just appreciate your life. We all grumble. Hell, I know I grumble quite a bit. But it's just, appreciate your life. Appreciate whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God. Just make the best of it. And I don't know if this is the time to say, also prepare for the worst. Like in our house, we have a small safe where we keep our passports, our paperwork, important paperwork, of course, a little bit of jewelry. Not that I have lots, but a little bit. Just few things here and there that we keep in that safe. But even then, if God forbid the house burns down, how do we get to the safe? So I don't know. I mean, it's just a thought that came to my mind, and I just wanted to talk about it. I don't know how you all feel about this. Leave a comment, tell me what you all think, but definitely keep her in prayers and her family. And that's all I had to say. But I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you guys have a great day. I pray nothing like this happens to anybody that's watching this video of mine. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please do. It helps me. It helps me grow. And thank you for listening. Have a great Monday.